Hey everybody, Cowboy here. Just a quick look at Bitcoin over the next days, weeks, and months, and especially for the next few days, we're taking a look at the liquidity profile. If you stick around after the video, you can find out more about who we are and what we do over at Algo Factory, or just go to the website at the bottom of the screen, www.algofactory.tech, or zap that QR code. In the meantime, enjoy the clip. Bring up Bitcoin before I start to get into trading. All right, so Bitcoin obviously having this big run up. If you want to know my opinions on the big run up, we were pretty vocal about that on yesterday's shows, whether it be this show or the Rogue show, any of that. So what I do have mapped out here on this chart, let me go, let's see, 5 days weekly. So let me go to a lower time frame. I'll go to the daily time frame. I'm going to go to a time frame where each of these candles is, let's go with, we'll go with the, one, basically this is the daily time frame. Each one of these candles is a days with price action, basically, right? So one of the problems that we're going to have here is, we don't need this anymore. I was testing another indicator. The move up here seems to be widely news related, right? And it was not real news, or at least it was half real news. It had to do with ETF and oh, we're going to have an ETF, or we're not. I mean, it's just, there's a ticker for it, BlackRock this. Well, I kept seeing the news being like countered. Oh, it's not real. Oh, it's real. Oh, it's not real. It was going back and forth. And so in talking to the gorilla, there's some other information I cannot talk about here, but long story short, it seems as if this rally is going to end before, definitely before, not definitely, we don't know about anything, but definitely maybe before 38,000, right? To take a quick look at the liquidity maps, we're going to do that. And K-Man, this is leading to your question about the alts. So, sit tight on that. Just to keep it like real brief, until Bitcoin drops, then probably the alts won't drop. Okay. And when Bitcoin drops, the alts will probably drop precipitously. Okay. So that's just the thing to understand. And in a scenario like this, Bitcoin is going to either like drop quickly or drop quickly. There's a very low probability it's just going to slowly kind of go down. And when it does that, the alts are going to take a hit. Now, it doesn't mean that, there is always a slight possibility that, in fact, the alts will drop slow, or Bitcoin will drop slowly, and so the alts. That can happen. Anything can happen in markets, right? Everything can go to zero tomorrow. Like, there's no definite understanding of the future. But to look at the liquidity, just looking at this liquidity map right now, here at 36,000, is this zoomed in? Let's see. Let's make this so y'all can see the numbers. Okay. Ooh, that's an ugly bit of situation here. Let's see if I can. This is going to be hard for you to read. So, and that's just because I've zoomed in so far. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. See if that helps. Yeah, okay. So right here at 36.6, say from 36.3 to 36.6, there's some liquidity, right? And then there's liquidity at 38.3 and just basically 38,000 and 37.8. I will, if there is a move up, and that's a big if, it could be done. I think it might well be done. But right now, as it stands, if there's a strong move up, I'd say 36.2 to 36.5 is the max. And I'm not convinced it's even going to go up there. Like, it doesn't look that likely. But then again, who knows? Maybe, they could, there's a couple, I'm basing that on just the liquidity itself, right? So what do we say? 36.6 to 36.8, I think, did we say? I'll have to review that real quick to make sure I've got that right. Where's my Kingfisher? And this is the kingfisher.io. So this is a great tool. I've talked a lot about it. Go check it out. I'll throw a link up if you all want to use that. I'm going to put this link in the chat here on YouTube. If you're interested in Kingfisher, go ahead and use that link and you get a discount. That's if you want to use it. You can actually use this for free, but it's a lot nicer if you pay for it. So you have unlimited, looks and things like that. I'm not going to go too deep into Kingfisher right now. 36.2 to 36.6. Okay, let's fix that on the chart. 36.2 to 36.6. Okay, so this is basically where it is. Basically, right? It's not an exact zone. It doesn't need to be. So if there is another move up, right, I would expect it to go to here, because once price gets to like 38,000, and this comes from the Gorilla's understanding of things. There's kind of a 3s and 8s things with crypto. Once it starts to hit 3s and 8s, it will, like, it may continue. So based on that, based on what I'm seeing, and based on the overall charts and algos, if it pops up, it might grab some liquidity up here, liquidity up there. It might not. So Bitcoin tends to do the following. It tends to do these in a scenario like this, in a big pump. It tends to do like a Bart head, where it'll kind of go like this and then head down, right? And then these lines I've drawn are liquidity from the last time I looked at the chart, so we might have to kind of revise this. But there's a decent chance of price kind of, playing around in this area. It could head straight down to here. It could actually bounce off here and then go up here and then down to there. It could go up here and then down. Like, there's a lot of different things the price can do. But eventually, and I mean by let's just say, I'd say by the 3rd week of November, I would expect price to be down below 30K. Like, that's what I expect. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. But here's the thing. Look, you have a lot of liquidity sitting down at 29.9, 30,400, and then you have quite a bit here at 29.2 and 27.4 and 26.5, and all along, there's just a lot of liquidity. Like 23, I know 23,000 is a number that a lot of people are kind of stuck on as far as how low price will go. Now, this liquidity chart, this can change. This is all based on people whose positions are on Binance right now, and it's going to be pretty much the same, pretty much across the board of the different exchanges. You can spend more credits to find out, like, you can get like a multi-exchange look. But Kingfisher has Bitfinex, OKX, Bybit, BitMEX, and BitGet, and all on there, and you can get them all together, and you can get them for like a lot of different cryptos. A lot of different cryptos are on here. So it's a beautiful tool, and I'm only using like 5% of this tool. There's this GEX Plus, which I don't have time to explain it, but it's a way of looking at options to figure out what, how things are supported as far as the options traders. And that's a big clue as to the way things are going to go, especially in a day like today, where price has kind of reached a temporary sort of equilibrium point. So when, and I say when as a most likely scenario, so chances are this is going to happen. And if that happens, meaning price heading down in a precipitous manner, whether it's from here, whatever price does this, whether it does anything before that or not, also you're going to take a nice fat dump downwards. Okay. So we are live every weekday, 8:30 a.m. EST, giving out free content. Come check us out on YouTube. Come talk to us. Go over to the website. That's www.algofactory.tech. Again, www.algofactory.tech. And for a limited time promotional offer, we are giving out memberships at $49.99 a month. There's a ton that we're offering over there. Come see what that's about. Also, you can see our Twitter link. All the links are up on YouTube. Come talk to us on social media. See us on the live YouTube videos. We hope to see you soon.